Hello, welcome back. My name is Anita, and today I have an unboxing for you. My first Visconti pen, and I am so excited. And yes, I did peek at it, but don't hold that against me. Let's hop into it. I decided to pick up the Mirage Mythos in Poseidon. And I'd been looking at the pen because the first Visconti I'd seen that I really liked was very pricey. It was the Homo sapiens. It's like, well, we're going to have to see how I feel about pens before I go there. But then as I looked down the line at the other pens that they create and sell, I decided we're going to start off with one of their entry level luxury pens, this one. And I was trying to figure which one did I want because I kind of liked all the different colors. They're named after I think Greek gods. And then Poseidon was released, and I was like, that's the one. I'm gonna start neutral. So let's just get this box open. And can I just say the packaging is very lovely. This is the fanciest box I have opened so far. Look at this. It's lovely. And ta-da! On a precious pillow is the precious pen wrapped in branded plastic. Get out of here, y'all. Okay, let me just take it out. And in case I ever sell it, highly unlikely, but you never know. Never say never. Put everything back together. This is just a regular part of their collection. It's not limited or anything, which I like that. I didn't feel any rush or pressure to get it, which I try not to feel that way because it's not like I can't write if I don't buy a fancy pen. Oh my goodness. So here it is. Look, 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 look. It has a good weight to it. That was unexpected. And it's kind of a matte finish, and it's very deep blue, dark gray, like a charcoal gray resin. And let me see if light will help us here, because the natural light seems bright enough, but I don't know, I got some Georgia weather acts up, y'all. You never know what you're gonna get. Is that better? I don't know. We'll go with this. We'll go with this. I can see the colors a little better, so I guess it's better. Okay, so anyway, it's got the iconic, I guess, bridge clip, which I like that. And it's kind of like a hinge. It wraps around the top of the cap, and it's super usable. And there it is. I didn't uncap it before. I just looked at it and was like, oh, I like it. Yes, I like it. It has a metal section. I picked up a medium nib. That's my default when I'm picking up a new brand, is to go medium, because that's typically the smallest nib I like. And I like to see what the smallest nib I like is like in a new brand. And I have already cleaned the pen. Yeah, I peeked. So I can just hop right into inking it up. I'm going to put in a nice, safe ink. I told myself, get into the habit of that. And we'll do that next. So let me grab the ink and we'll ink up this baby. And I decided to go with the Waterman Inspired Blue. And yeah, I will compare this pen to some other pens that I have currently inked. I usually have a variety because that's what I like. I like a variety if I can. So, but first I want to ink it up because I've been dying to try it and I haven't tried it. So let's see. Yeah, the section, this is the nib unit's very weighty. No thread, so that just pushes in. And I'll just press that. Wake up, Anita. Here we go. Yeah. I don't know. I slept pretty good last night, but I feel a little, I don't know, almost like a NyQuil hangover. Just a little out of it, trying to get it together today. I'm not gonna try and do a full fill, but it's kind of full. Oh well. I shall have to write it out because I'm gonna just leave it because that's just how I roll. But yeah, the pen was clean, but I gave it a quick cleaning before I filmed it. I've had the pen several days, and I don't know, it's just been busy lately, busier than I would prefer to be. Oh, not too dirty. It's not too inky. Yeah, so I almost forgot. I'm like, yeah, you want to do an unboxing, so get it together. So yeah, here I am. I think I've had the pen about a week. Like, shame on me. It's just so casual. Get this fancy pen and you forget to put ink in it and share it with your pen friends. I'm like, girl, get it together. All right, I didn't make a mess too bad. I'm proud of myself. And I have got, this is a Pen and Gear notepad I got at Walmart. And I picked these up because I'm always trying to find some paper that's not too pricey just to scribble on. And I have found, I don't know, I think YouTube helped out, but I just do it anyway, where the, also at the dollar store, the Dollar Tree specifically, when I find paper that is made in India, like this was made in India, I think the paper was, and there's another one I've just finished, a little chunky spiral notebook that was made in India. The paper's pretty good for fountain pens. So yeah, so this is one of my scratch pads. I have other papers that I have that, you know, when I was more into the gel pens and stuff that I would use, but they bleed. But yeah, this one's a good one. So anyway, this is, what am I using? The nib, look at that. Can you see it? It's so cool. Anyway, okay. This is the, oh, wow. I like it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm impressed. I don't know. Every time I first ink a pen, especially if it's not like, there isn't anything obviously wrong, I just get so excited. It's such an emotional thing. This is the Visconti Mirage. I think it's Mythos. And this is in Poseidon. Forgive me if I spell it wrong. P-O-S. Let me see. You don't have to forgive me. E-I-D-O-N. I knew it was different. P-O-S-E-I-D-O-N. It's got a medium nib. And this is Waterman. Told y'all I'm struggling today. Inspired Blue. I like this nib. This is nice. I can write with this all the time. The first nib, the first pen that this reminds me of, with the nib specifically, not necessarily performance, but the width of the line, is the TWSBI medium. It's kind of like that. I like that. Okay, so let's write something else. The Quick Brown Box rides again. I like this. I am very happy with this pen. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. All right. The pen has a magnetic cap, and you just have to line it up. The pen is faceted. Not every side has an indented, I guess I'll say, facet, but you have to line it up for it to snap closed. Like, it won't close there. It has to be lined up right. Okay. Anyway, let's compare this to some other pens. Tell you, I can get analytical with the best of them, but pens and analytics, for me right now, we're not like that. We are all emotional and all, how does it look and how does it feel? I have no analytical anything about pens at all. Not right now. I might someday, but right now I don't. Only thing I care about is how does this compare to other pens so far as size. That's as analytical as I get, for real. Total having fun in the hobby kind of situation, y'all. Okay, so let's see what I've got. I love this pen. I love how this writes. Ooh-wee. I'm in trouble because this was the cheapest one. I picked this up at Pen Chalet. I've got a code. I'll put it on the screen and it will be linked in the description below in case you decide you want to pick one of these bad boys up. Okay, what am I going to compare it to? Let's pull out a TWSBI. Got the TWSBI Eco Tea in saffron, I believe. Oh, look at that. Aren't they comparable? I got a Kaweco Sport. Tiny pen. Tiny. Okay. I love this pen lately. Laban 325. I love it all the time, but to me, it feels like a summer spring pen. I need to get it in another color. Because when I like a pen, I am not beyond getting multiple colors of the same pen. Esterbrook Estie in white. Look at that. And we'll do two more because there's room for two more. I'm going to move over this because we know that's always the tiny pocket pen. This is a Jinhao 82. Nope. Jinhao Centennial 100. The 82 is smaller. Wake up, girl. Centennial 100 in blue. I love this shade of blue. That's so pretty. Yeah, it has inspired blue in it. And one more because I love my Leonardo's Furore and Aqua Petra. We'll see how that compares. We'll move you over because you're pretty comparable. Let's see how this fits. Interesting. Okay, we're going to uncap the pens and see how they compare uncapped. Alrighty now, I decided to line up the sections and I capped the Kaweco because who's going to use this pen unposted? Unless you're teaching your children with their small hands. Most of us are adults, right? Okay, so you can see how they line up. This is slightly shorter, I would say on average, than my other pens. The TWSBI is the longest because that's a piston filler. I'm assuming that's why, because, you know, when you look at the nib looks kind of small compared to the others. Generally speaking, the Kaweco is in its own class. It's a little tiny pocket pen. But, yeah, the TWSBI looks a little, you know, it's the piston. It's the piston. You take away the piston, you put a little normal finial on the back end, and it's shorter than the other pens. So this kind of fits in. It's a little on the shorter side, but I do believe you can post it. I doubt if I do that because I don't want to damage my pens in case I resell them or in case I don't want to look at damage. Yeah, I don't like that. I will feel a way about it and I will never be able to unsee it. So probably won't be posting it, but I will see if it posts. But yes, this is how they line up. I've lined them up by the sections and yeah, I like how this compares. The TWSBI nib is a little on the small side, which I don't think about when I'm writing with it, but just visually, I like a bigger nib. I like a bigger nib. And yeah, I like a juicy wet writer. That's just my pen preference. And I know everybody's got theirs. I'm just showing you how these line up. And yeah, this pen, these are all inked, so I don't want to make a mess. I've got fairly large hands. I'll move this over. And as y'all saw, I can write with this. Please excuse my crazy grip. I can write with this unposted. I guess it doesn't look crazy if I do it this way. So if this is less offensive, I can't do it with my right hand though. This is less, yeah, it's a little short, but it's not too short to write with. And let's see if it posts. Oh, that's the nib. It lines up. No, it does not post. So it's not meant to be posted, and you don't have to. It's so pretty. It reminds me of a dark ocean. You know, way out where it's deep. Yeah, this is very pretty. It's a very classic looking pen. I like the artwork. Is that engraved? However they put that on there around the bottom of the section. That's very pretty. And there's a notch where you line up the cap to cap the pen. This is such a pretty pen. I don't know what color to get next. I don't know. I want at least one other of these because I just couldn't make up my mind, which is why it took me forever to get this pen. Well, when the new one came out, I was like, that's the one. It's different. I like that everything is dark. I guess it's ruthenium. Let me see if it says it on the outside of the box. I should be prepared with this. I'll put it on the screen. No, I don't see it. But yeah, I am totally happy. Totally happy. Poseidon. For the win. I love it. It's nice and wet. Oh my gosh. I love it. Guess what pen will be inked up in June? Yeah, this one. Haha. I will probably leave that ink in there, but I might not. I don't know. But oh gosh, it's great. I'm so happy. All right, we're gonna wrap it up right here. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna put the caps back on my pens before they start getting all weird and dry, and you know how they do when they're uncapped too long. But I just want to say thank you for hanging out with me and watching another video. My next video is going to be a review of my currently inked pens, of which I'm recapping them and I'm going to put them away. I did not get to write as much this month as I had planned. It was a busy month and I can't believe it's almost over. Today is Friday the 25th? No, 24th. It's Friday the 24th already. Next Friday is the last day of the month. It's like, whoa, where did it go so fast? So anyway, yeah, already June 1st is next Saturday. It's so scary. The year is flying by. And I'm just vibing out here with these pens, y'all. Not as much as I wanted to this month, but yeah. So my next video up should be a review of my currently inked for May. And yeah, thank you again for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Take care.